just before 10 o'clock and nobody's here. It's Guylain's favorite store. There's the bunker. There's the lighthouse. There's Guylain. Oh, good morning. We've decided to come to the beach early. And one thing about getting anywhere early is that there's not as many people. As you can see, there's plenty of parking to go around, plenty of spots on the beach. And so now we're going to do the beach this morning and do something else this afternoon.
In your eyes, I see a glimpse of light.
It's just before 10 o'clock and nobody's here. Perfect. Go ahead. Good. At 10 o'clock on a Wednesday morning, that's the time to come to Wildwood.
I know it's gonna happen. These dreams, they are for chasing. Don't stop, we got to keep racing.
We made it to Winterwood. Store full of Christmas. It's Guylain's favorite store. This is what my kids think of Grandpa. Sam found this one, and William found that one. Good boy. Washington Street Mall in Cape May is home to 75 unique shops and restaurants. Oh, yeah, fountain desk. The mall serves as the Cape May Town Square and is closed to vehicular traffic. But no bark on the tree.
Oh, how much is it?
Nice. Is on this there. All right, so we're ending the day here at the Cape May State Park. Behind us on this side is the Cape May Lighthouse. And on this side, it's the World War II bunker. I believe it's, I forget what it's called. Anyways, it was used for hunting U-boats off the coast of Cape May. There's a lookout tower down by Sunset Beach, and they used to radio the coordinates of U-boats off the coast that were trying to block the bay, the Chesapeake Bay, from merchant ships leaving for England to supply ships for the war. And so Cape May, they dredged out the bay, where you see the bay now, and they built a canal between this bay and the Chesapeake Bay for merchant ships to pass through to avoid the U-boats that were out here in the bay, so that they could get the supplies to England. A lot of history in Cape May, and a lot of it revolves around World War II. There's the bunker. There's the lighthouse. There's Guylain. This is where we're going to end the daylight portion of today. We're going back to the boardwalk. It's our last night here. We're leaving sometime tomorrow afternoon. We have the campsite booked tomorrow night, but we're going to leave a bit early and try and cut the drive in half. So we're going to hang out here for a little bit and have some dinner, and then we're heading for the boardwalk. Okay, we're heading back to the truck. This place has the biggest dragonflies. A few years ago, were almost attacked by the dragonflies because they were chasing mosquitoes, and they're huge. See if we can get some of them on the camera. So we drove about 7 hours last night, or yeah, I guess last night we left at 4, got here about 10, about 6 hours. And we made it to Country Hills Campground in Marathon, New York, where we spent the night. I didn't unhook the trailer, and it's about 8 o'clock and we're hooked up, we're pretty much ready to go. But I'm gonna fly the drone and give you guys a shot of the campsite. It's really beautiful here. There's a little lake. Glenn's gone for a walk. So let's have a look. We're pulling out soon. About another 6-7 hour drive today, and we should be home. Let's have a look at the campsite. Is that an Oliver? Of course I have to ask. You know I like to talk. This couple's from South Carolina and just bought the Oliver to start their retirement. I was going to ask for a tour, but they're stopped for lunch. Besides, they look really tired. Let's keep going. Check out the Hardside expandable camper on the right. I guess this car in front of me has decided the RV lane's a little shorter. What is taking so long? Maybe they're punishing him for getting in the wrong lane. Finally. Oh no, they're closing the lane and pulling the car over. How long are we going to be here? Here we go. Before long, we're back in Canada. An accident has closed our regular exit. Yet another delay as we detoured further down the highway. But all in all, our New Jersey vacation was a great time. On our next episode, we're back to the ocean, but this time it's in Maine. We visit another World War II bunker and a fort. We check out the local shops and so much more. So join us. Our next adventure is just around the corner.